Hey everyone, so here's a walk around from the exterior of the Absence tent, and then we'll get into the interior as well. Um, it is an automatic rain fly when you open the tent. There's no poles that you have to install yourself. These poles are attached and basically open the rain fly when you open the tent up. You'll see on the sides there is mesh screen, so when you're sitting in the tent you have a little bit more of a view out from the sides. Up top here you'll see, it's kind of hard right now, but there is a window up at the top that spans the whole distance. So when you're inside, that's nice just for extra ventilation, or if it's raining outside and you have to have everything closed up, that window's a great option to open just to let some fresh air in and out. So here's the side view here. One thing we really like about this model is the size of the doors on the side. They are very large, so when you're laying in the tent, the views are just really incredible from inside the tent. You don't have a whole lot obstructing your view. It's also good just for getting in and out, just a little easier, more convenient, easier to get things in and out. We actually have a client that she rigged her ladder up to where her dogs can climb, and they actually climb up into the tent themselves, and they're big dogs, so they enter through the side. So the side opening is really nice. Another thing to point out too about the Absence tent is the angle of our tent. A lot of clamshells have basically like a smaller angle, so you actually end up losing a lot of foot space down at the hinge here when the tent is closed more. So our tent has a higher angle, which allows more foot space at the end. So that definitely is a differentiator compared to a lot of other clamshell models on the market. So you really don't lose a lot of foot space on the inside there, which I'll show you now. It's quite roomy at the base. Let's just walk around here. So here's what the top looks like when the tent's open. Then we'll get into the interior here. Again, you have that extra foot space because of the angle of this tent. This bungee cord here is just to help pull the fabric in when you're closing the tent up. So when you're actually in the tent, you would undo that bungee cord. The tent also has two LED strips running down each side. Those are controlled by separate switches. You'll see it there. And then there's two pockets at the foot, so you have one there and one on the other side as well. And then the tent comes with a shoe bag. It's really nice for hanging your shoes outside the tent. It's really good for, you don't want to bring dirty shoes into your tent. And it's got some pockets for other storage if you need to throw some of your other stuff in there. It's also got a mesh bottom. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but that allows any dirt or water to kind of fall out and not stand there with your shoes. On that side, you'll see there is the screen mesh window is up. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but so you have the option to just zip up your screens, or you can do the full door here, which will keep you protected from rain, wind, all that stuff. But if you want to be in the tent and it's nice out, you can just have the mesh up to keep the bugs out, and then the other door fabric can roll up and tie with the little ties there. And I'll come around here. We'll go into the overhead storage here. So you have the overhead storage there. It's got a pocket for an iPad. If you want to watch a movie, you could store some light clothing or a pillow behind it. It is on bungee cords, so it flexes a little bit. Plenty of storage there. And then if you like to do winter camping or cold weather camping, we do have an optional insert that hangs throughout the whole interior of the tent. It basically just hooks on with these hooks. So it's really simple to put on in the winter if you want that extra layer of insulation. That does come separate, but that is an option. Your mattress has a really nice kind of flannel style textured material. It's pretty nice high density foam. You're looking at about 2 inches thick, removable cover in case you need to wash it. And each tent does come with a anti-condensation mat. That is not an extra charge or anything. That comes standard. All right, it's gonna be a little hard to see, but I'll try to show you the window up here at the top that I was talking about earlier. So that unzips if you want to add that extra ventilation. Again, it's great for like a rainy day, just so you have some airflow. And then it's also nice in cold weather camping if you just crack that open a little bit and get some airflow through the tent. That helps with condensation buildup. Let's see if I could show that. So yeah, the screen goes all the way across the top. And that is the Absence Rooftop Tent by Traverse Adventure Gear.